Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Pardon my voice. I'm fighting a really terrible, awful little cold. So I may have to cough once in a while. But anyways, the time has finally come. And that time is now to play Cairn. Cairn finally got released. I've been obsessed with the demo. Enjoying my time replaying it here and there, and now it's time to play the official game. It got released just yesterday. So story time about it. They don't let you in the demo play the game with anything other than normal difficulty. You can't play on easy or like nightmare mode. So yesterday and last night, I've been trying my darndest to play this game on normal difficulty. And unfortunately, it has been kicking my ass, like, really badly. I've gotten to a point now where I think I'd have to restart the game because I am completely out of food. I'm kind of stuck on this one mountain face that I can't really navigate around, and because I have no food, I don't have time to try and figure out a different way. So, and I don't want the game to get spoiled for me. I'm too often on the internet and social media and all this kind of stuff, and I have no willpower when it comes to my curiosity to games and their stories and so on and so forth, and I do not want to spoil it for myself. I don't want to read ahead the plot of the game. So I'm going to easy mode, man. I'm going to easy mode. According to people on Reddit, it is very wise to switch to easy mode just to kind of get you through, so that you can navigate the game better, and then you kind of go from there. And in this way, I think that there's a lot of secrets in this game and a lot of extra pathways and stuff that you can go and look at. And I want to explore everything in this game without having the stress of being like, oh, I can't go search that friggin' tunnel because I got to get to the next checkpoint before my friggin' climber Ava dies from exposure, because that's a thing also in this game. So we're going to start over again on easy mode. Apologies that I will have to go through the tutorial and all that kind of stuff again, but you know, it is what it is. On easy mode, I should be able to get through it a little bit quicker, and we'll see what happens. So come along for the journey with my crazy, ridiculous voice. See, as you can see, I've played for 4 hours. I've died 3 times. It's not easy. So we're going to start a new ascent. Now we're going to do it on Explorer, and hopefully it's going to be better. We can even go back in time. We can Prince of Persia this and reverse stuff. Because, like, yeah, this one, whew, this one, death is final. So we'll go to this one after I've played this difficulty like 10 times. All right, Explorer. Oh, we can disable the tutorial? La 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 la. We'll do it. Let's start from scratch. Let's start fresh. I'm on my lunch break anyways. I don't want to get too into it.
All I ever wanted was to touch eternity for an instant. To reach one of those rare moments of bliss where everything seems in its place and you feel you're part of a whole. Do you know what I mean?
Alright, if you've seen my other videos, this should look very familiar.
Hey, Climbot, go ahead, answer.
Hey, Arthur, it's Chris. Do you ever pick up the phone?
Hi, Chris. Sorry, look, I've not really got a whole lot of time to chat right now.
Absolutely. Just touching base to say we're good to go here. And I gotta tell you, we're all fired up. Rooting for you to become the first human to set foot on the summit of Kami.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Gotta go. Just call me back. Come on, Climbot. I'm ready. Let's do this.
Alright, so you have to do at least the first 3 walls, but we're going to do all 8, because I'm an overachiever. And again, I apologize for my cough. We're going to look at everything. We're going to explore all aspects of this game, because we can. Let's take our time with this and just enjoy. Enjoy the journey. Okay. And I've had a couple of theories already about the game as I have been playing. And we'll go over that in a bit. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let's turn on some tunes.
Climbot with double wall vacuum insulation that keeps your coffee warm. What are they going to come up with next?
Okay, I want everyone to remember this person's face, this climbing person's face. Because I think he appears in the game. I think anyone could ever do that. Anyone who's watching this, could you ever do that? Just go frickin' hook your tent up into the side of a mountain face. Just for fun. Just go camping there. I think I'd like to try it one time, but I could only do it at like 10 feet above the ground. I don't think I could do it any more than that. It's too scary. Okay. Let's see what's in the vending machine. One tidbit of information. You are going to want warm drinks and food for this trip.
Wow. I had no idea. That's crazy. She was so young, too.
Okay. Here we go. One. Okay, there's all one.
"30 climbing attempts per year on average over the last 70 years. Not a single ascent of the summit. Return rate 40%. Cammy, you are really living up to your name."
Look at that crazy mountain. Redonkulous. Okay, here we go. Next wall. Oh, if we go here. Haha. See, I remember doing this the very first time and having so much trouble just with these climbing walls, just the first 3. Alright, here we go. So what's interesting about climbing, once you get out of the gym, is you kind of have to remember that there are itty-bitty little ledges that you can grab onto, not just the big ones. Like, see how that's like a teeny tiny little ledge? But you can kind of get lost in it if you're not careful. You can definitely get lost in grabbing too many ledges, taking you in the wrong direction, and all that kind of stuff. So you do got to be really careful. So my hope is if the survival part of this game is chilling out, that I won't be so crazy rushed.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Ava says this sometimes, and I'm wondering if those are like the definite like handholds and footholds you are supposed to be finding. Because I find sometimes I'll find just like the perfect place, the perfect handholds and footholds, and she'll be like, "Oh, this is awesome, way to go. You know, almost there."
Come on.
And I think to myself,
Nice.
yee. Okay, so I want to climb up here though, because, oh. Hee. Okay, so technically we now have done enough that we can go and do the wall and start our ascent, but I want to go and do all of the other walls as well. So here we go. Let's go do the other walls. And let's see if I've gotten even more BA now, because I've friggin' gotten so lost and I've already handled so much in my first 4 hours of playing on freaking punishing normal difficulty. Alright. Okay. Okay, so either A or B. It doesn't really matter. It's either or at this point. So let's grab onto that. Okay. Oh, we got one right here. Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. Here we go. Oh god, we're getting a little wonky. There we go. Just want to make sure we get all of our pocket change, because we definitely are going to need it. Okay, so let's rappel down. Pardon me. Yeah, I know. It will pick the limbs automatically for me. Okay, so there's 4. Let's climb up 5 here. I am definitely going through this much faster. My like umpteenth time around. Oh, actually, can we get our foot up there? Yeah, we can. Okay. Okay, either we're gonna get all the way up there. Yep. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay. See, and again, you really got to think about these placements. Because if you get yourself a little too excited, you can really screw yourself over. Oh. Come on. Okay, we gotta think of something here. Okay. There we go.
Let's do this.
Change. Pocket change. Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, there's 5. Alright, 6 is where it starts to get a little tricky. So we've got 6. A and B. A is there, B is here. You know, I almost always climb B. Let's try A this time. Maybe I can actually do this one. I used to have a lot of issues with it. Maybe today, not so much. Now, we should be able to climb this darn thing. Just takes a lot of stamina, and it's okay. Or not. Pardon me. Okay, what if we did here? Here. And not there. Come on. we going now? Okay. I know, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Haha. Come on. What's happening here? There we go. There we go. Okay. There's 6. Alright, 7 and 8. Here we go. You know, one thing I never really thought to check, though, is there anything up here? Inquiring minds need to know. Mostly this inquiring mind. I don't know if I can even climb this. Well, apparently we can. Or not. I mean, I assume everything is climbable, but you know what? We're not going to try new things today. Alright. 7. Here we go. Alright, we can do this one. We've done it before, we can do it again. You just gotta be quick. Alright, here we go. Just relax, we're gonna be okay. Come on, we're almost there, girl. Come on. Oh, okay. Right there, I guess. There we go. Just made her. Oh my god, we just made her. I need that piton. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna fall here. That's okay. You can just fall. Ugh. Okay. Final one. Alright, it's doable. It's not easy, but it's doable. Let's do it. This one's a tough one. Okay. And I can't, like, sometimes the climb bot there just, like, gets in the way. It's really annoying. Sometimes that climb bot is in no way helpful. Why? Okay, where do we go here? Okay, apparently here we were okay. Alright. Apparently we were never okay here. Okay. I can't go that high, eh? Oh, apparently I can. Just jump down, Ava. It's fine.
Fuck!
Oh yeah, she also swears a lot. Actually, Ava is like kind of the embodiment of the frustration in this game because she is not afraid to let the curse words fly. Alright, awesome. Okay, yes, apparently there is a beekeeper somewhere around here. But I don't think he's, like, I don't think you're going to meet this beekeeper until, like, farther ahead. I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Put up with that entire film crew for a month to make this stupid documentary. Another one of Chris's genius ideas. The perfect opportunity to get some exposure. Yeah, well, he didn't have a camera in his face the whole time.
Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Now, I don't know if this is now going to make it so I'm like never hungry, never have to deal with the cold and stuff, and never thirsty. I guess we're going to find out. Because here we go. The one thing that I always forget to do is, although it's not really hindered me too much yet, but I don't think I've gotten that far in the game, is putting the pittons into the rock face. I always kind of forget to do it. Because, of course, the pittons are what's going to secure you in and protect you if you fall so you don't die. And I just always seem to forget. Okay. Good thing the game's gonna remind me. And you want to try your best to always put in a perfect pitten so that you don't wreck them. Because, of course, you only have so many. And if you put them in twisted, your climb bot has to fix them. But you have to have the right equipment, you have to have the right pieces. It's a whole thing. Oh boy. Okay. No, we're okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't stress. Don't stress. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Don't stress. There we go. Now, one thing, if you play this game, you're going to notice that Ava walks very, very slow, right? And so, again, if you're playing in the situation where your hunger is consistently running low and all that kind of stuff, you're going to want to hustle your ass. But then you see here, when you hustle, it starts eating away at your health. So initially, I was like, oh my god, don't hustle, Ava, just take your time, and because your health is slowly depleting. Again, I'm in easy mode, it might not deplete that much, but it's totally fine. Let your health deplete, because when you get to these save areas, these biovac areas, and you rest for the night, Ava will sleep. And then you don't have to, like, she completely regains her health just through sleeping. So hustle your butt as much as you can.
Again? Who's it now? Chris? Naomi? Don't pick up. I'll take care of it later.
So these hiking trails are still closed, and I wonder if they will open as we progress through the game. Like, I wonder if there are different areas, like once you complete the game, they're like, oh, this hiking trail's open, try this one now. Pick up your litter. It's adorable little pikas. And there's the map of just Tenzin. So this part of the mountain is called Tenzin, which is basically, this is all the tutorial still. And the other reason you want to hustle your ass is because you want to go and collect as much as you can possibly collect. There's lots of collectibles. There's lots of litter to pick up and salvage and scavenging that you can do to, again, make sure that you have food and water, everything that you'll need. So don't be afraid to, like, take time to walk around and really get a lay of everything that's here, because you're gonna need it. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check out the best way to get up here. I am going to assume this way. This looks pretty good. To me, it's short. The other way, maybe that way, actually. Let's try this way. Alright, here we go. Yes, you can do your route planning, which is great. So you observe the wall with L1. Look at all these fancy schmancy routes you can take. You kind of want to find a route that has a lot of outcroppings as you're kind of getting to know the game. So we're going to start here. There we go. You have to remember too, Ava has a lot of range in her limbs. You know, her legs can essentially almost go to a certain point of like where your handholds are and things like that. So don't be afraid to like really push how far her body stretches and what she can do, because she can do quite a bit. The one thing though, the smaller outcroppings that you pull on, that you get Ava to grip onto, like the tiny little lines that are in the rock face, it's harder on her hands. So you will be using more bandages for your fingers and stuff. So it is something to just remember. Alright, so again, hustle our butt around. You want to look for things too, like little outcroppings of, see, blue flowers. You can make tea out of these flowers. You want to find little water things here for if you're thirsty. Oh, there's a little pika! You want to find dandelions and raspberries and all that kind of stuff along the trail. You do eventually find other things like mushrooms. I'm sure there will be other things too. And there is a day-night cycle and a weather cycle, which is, you know, it's fun. And it adds another level of difficulty, but oh, hot damn, is it difficult. And also, the one thing that you learn as we play through the game is we all know that a cairn is like this little rock formation that's right next to Ava with the red thing on top of it. Okay, we're going to see tons of these cairns along the way. And my assumption, and eventually you'll see why it's my assumption is these cairns are where people have died. Because this mountain only has a 40% return rate, there's a lot of dead people, I believe, along the way. Okay, off we go. Let's see if we can get one more climb done and get the tutorial finally officially forever over, at least on easy mode, so we can start playing the game. Okay, so I think I'm going to start here. Looks pretty good. She gets a little tricky at the top, but I think we can do it. You'll see that there is like this little orange yellowy thing too on that little archway. I don't know if they'll be important eventually, but you're going to see more of them. Actually, that might actually be a honeycomb. No, it's not a honeycomb. Okay, anyways, here we go. I'm like, did we find the beekeeper already? No. If the beekeeper doesn't like people, they're not going to be this close to the ground. Where hikers and mountain climbers are just coming all willy-nilly. Alright. So again, you're just gonna keep trying to find the right outcroppings as best you can. It does get tricky to find them from time to time, but it's, you know, it's not supposed to be easy. Okay, here we go. Alright, so since we're already getting tired, let's place a little pit in. Okay, here we go. And you want those pittons to secure you in too, because like, see how this happens, and then you start to panic because you don't want Ava to fall. So sometimes she'll start shaking, and you'll be like, "Oh my god!" So. Alright, don't worry, we're almost there. We're almost there. Sometimes too, like, she'll start freaking out and like losing her stamina, and I'm just like, how? You're on this like ridiculously flat cliff edge. You're fine, girl. Sometimes it seems a little ridiculous when she's kind of having a stamina issue, but you know what? I'm not an actual rock climber, so I wouldn't actually know. Well, I gotta say, I wish I had the balls. Because I absolutely love nature. I'm a total hoe for a mountain. For a good mountain range. And, yeah. Okay. So there we go. Recall that one. The music in this game, too, is just freaking amazing. Everything about this game is so good. It's so beautiful. For a game that's very cartoony, cel-shaded, like, oh man, the scenery is just something to friggin' behold in this game. Like, come on. Okay, so just again, want to make sure that we're not missing any stuff. I didn't get the chance to do a lot of exploring around the last time, because of course I'm like, oh, I'm on a time crunch. Ava's gonna get hungry. Ava's gonna get thirsty. Like, we gotta hurry our butts up. So it's always good to kind of keep track of your time when you get close to those save points, because they do get a little bit few and far between. Or sometimes it's like it's at a climb and it's just a climb you can't get to it. So you gotta be careful. Alrighty. Oops. So here we go again. Let's go see what we've got here. Now, we could climb this way. There's a nice little kind of wavy line of outcroppings here. We could do it. Let's just check the other side. Just to be safe. Because that one looks pretty rocky too. A nice little outcropping. But I think at this one I get a little stuck. Oh, no, actually, let's take this one. Okay, here we go. Alright. Climbing. And like, don't get me wrong, I know I sound super confident and calm right now. It is literally because I've played, this is the part in the demo. I've played this part so many times. It's gonna get way harder. I'm probably gonna be cussing a little bit due to the difficulty. Because even on easy mode, I don't think this game is gonna be too easy. Okay.
Right on.
Yeah, see? Sometimes she's like very encouraging, and I'm like, oh, that was the proper handhold. That was the right place to put a foot.
So close.
So see how, like, her feet can just go at these funky little angles? Okay, which way do we want to go now? You don't want to also spend too much time kind of debating because she does lose stamina. Like, it happens, and eventually she's going to lose too much and you won't be able to get any of it back. And she'll just fall. Speaking of which... Oh, it just made her. Okay. Okay, so see, we do have stats. They're just going down a lot slower, which is like, thank God. Yeah, I think this will be a bit of an easier time. No, I actually want to go on that little cliff face, because again, I want to like explore absolutely everything. So let's see if we can get over there. Oh jeez. Oh god, don't jump
Kittens.
off. Pittance. Oh. Okay, there's nothing to see here, but that's okay. At least we went and we looked. Alright, let's climb up this side now. I haven't climbed up this side. Let's see what it's got in store for us. Doesn't seem too difficult, but it's always the famous last words. Okay, let's just get up to like where we're gonna kind of veer off to the right, and hopefully we make it. Okay, so let's put a piton in. And again, you want to be so careful with these pitons. I don't know how many you get in a game, and you can repair them, but you need the proper equipment to repair them. If it goes in twisted, you will run out of pitons. You definitely don't want that to happen. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And there we go. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's climb there. Let's bring your foot there. Oh yeah, let's go there. Hi-ya! Okay. Alright, we're almost at another little ledge here, which is awesome. Oh boy. Okay, can we go there? Okay, can we go there? Can we go here? Okay. Oh. Okay, so you can also have this fun little light, so you can see where you're frickin' going. Because sometimes there's a much easier way to climb up. It's hidden. And thank God the light must be solar powered, because I don't think you run out of juice for your light. Alright. Okay, I don't want to get too close yet because I want to go read that board. I don't want to go explore over here, so... Because again, I want to make sure we've got all of our stuff. So now I was under the impression that I would have more trail after this to explore, because I don't really know where Ava goes after this, but after this you kind of clear all of this forest and just to get to kind of the next part of the mountain, which I'm like, aw, I wanted to explore more. But that's okay. Alright. Okay, let me get over to this little billboard so I can read it, because I didn't get to read it last time. Alright, here we go. No! No!
Are you ready for Cammy?
Start the ascent. Here we go. $159 deaths on the mountain. So I have a theory at the moment. My theory right now is that Ava is dead. That she died on her ascent and now she's climbing it to maybe get to the other side.
Oh. Play the message.
Hey, it's Naomi. Just making sure you got this before you're too high up. I wanted to say, be careful. You know I always worry. Watch for the snakes, the drops, the loose holds, the cold, your food supply, and so on and so forth. Also to say that I'm always with you, you know? She says from her couch. Anyways, that's all I had, sweetie. Hang in there.
Good thing you don't know about the bears. You wouldn't have let me leave. Hey, you up? Time to go. Could you also pack up the tent, please?
Whoo!
All right, let's start from here.
Okay, but the one thing I didn't try though is I didn't try to go back into the tent. I guess maybe you can't. Only reason being is because like I don't have any food. I haven't made any teas, anything to keep me warm. So I thought maybe you could go back in, but let's just climb this. Get to the top. Alright. There we go. My question is like, what if you're in the middle and you have to go to the bathroom? They're just like little zips on the bottom of your shorts. Just let the bathroom movements fly. Oh boy. Alright, come on.
Good.
Oh boy. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. The other thing is too is when you place a piton, you have to make sure that you're kind of placing it in a spot where if you have to retrace some steps, maybe pick a new path, like you got to go from that piton, you know what I mean? So there's definitely a lot of, you know, being careful, planning. And things at the moment are kind of hard to see in my living room because the sun is kind of obscuring shit. So that's fun. Actually, that helps. There we go. And see, again, I'm climbing and not having too much issue, so you're probably watching being like, come on, this game isn't that hard. Just you frickin' wait. Just you freaking wait. And to anyone who's watching that is like, I've played it, it's the easiest game in the world. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear your dumb opinion. There we go.
Yes.
Haha.
Pitons, please.
And here we go with the intro. Alright, so again, here we go. It's a very nice intro. Like, honestly. Oh, the song. The music. Alright, so now sometimes you get this little bit of a map where it gives you the ease. And it'll show you where things are, which is also nice. So there's little bees there. I actually haven't tried to actively go look for the beekeeper. So maybe we'll do that. Again, now we don't have to worry about our health. So
Perfect spot. Where do I start?
So this will definitely be the playthrough where we try to find it all. Now, there's going to be bats, there's going to be mountain goats. Kami is like a crazy mountain. Make sure you pick up all your trash. And now there's also a missing climber, Anita. So I think it's important that like we kind of keep track of all of this little information stuff. Alright, for now, we're simply going to save. It is sunrise time. We've done 3 climbs, 0 deaths so far. Yay! And we will come back with more. And hopefully we won't die 1,000 times.